I'm back with more King's Bounty 2. We've been playing around a bit. This is the second one I'll do this weekend. Sometimes I do 1 hour, sometimes I do 2. Just depends on how I'm feeling. So, examine horrible corpse. Well, we're here. We might as well look at it. I didn't know we were doctors, but... well... right off, but that's all right. We're plenty strong enough. I've been doing pretty good with her. I've been playing a sorceress and a warrior too, just off, and they're not near as groovy as she is. Now, she may be a little more goofy, but you know, hey, we can't have it all. That'll work. Wow. I thought maybe I would have got him. Close though. There you go. I didn't even pay any attention to any of her spells. It'd just be a waste at this point. Well, was that it? The Swan Song, Chapter 3. The veil of blindness and stupidity has finally fallen from my eyes. It came to me in my dreams, unimaginable empty cities, eerie temples erect from carcasses of monsters older than and more rampant than dragons. Endless fetus fields dotted with the decaying bodies of nameless creatures, hollow, disproportionate buildings adorned with incomprehensible signs fit to evoke tears and the helpless gnashing of teeth. But there, in the distance, beyond the decaying structures at every edge of the gray kingdoms which have not seen sunshine for thousands of years, there the hidden awaits me. Anamorphous howling spirits, inviting and repulsing, terrifying and beautiful, the vessel of true knowledge from which you can only drink once. I can already feel one of its minions nearby. It's enough to simply turn the page of Nostr's illuminate everything at its face value. I, one of the many insignificant human beings formerly known as Flavius the Wisecracker, sense that I'm on the verge of something horrific and inevitable. The veil must come off now. Well, I guess we found out what happened to Flavius the Wisecracker. Well, we've got to tell this fella what happened, so fine. I'll look around a little bit more, though. I have to say, there's just stuff everywhere in this game. Boy, that's one big door. That's kind of cool. Well, I've got a fast travel monument over here somewhere, and I'll do that and take the news to our old boy about his Mr. Wisecracker. It's about 2:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Cold front moving in. Boy, there's lots of stuff to do here. That's where we need to go there, though. So I'll just drink my coffee and enjoy the day best as possible. And be thankful.
is that?
I don't know. There you go, buddy. Yeah.
Honorable Magistrate Tweet, I'm very sorry, but Flavius is dead. Your friend is no more.
Oh no. What happened to him?
Straight to the
He fell victim
point.
to dreadful monsters. It seems that he himself summoned his own doom. I'm sorry I was unable to save him.
What an irreparable loss. What do I do now? Who will write His Excellency Montier's upcoming speech? This is terrible news, just terrible. Just leave me be, please. I need both time and silence to think.
I do not wish to bother you, Magistrate, but you promised a reward in return for news of Flavius. I apologize that the news itself is so sorrowful.
Oh, did I? Indeed, I did. Here, your reward.
Yeah. He's more worried about writing the speeches than he really gives a care about Mr. Wisecracker. But that's all right. Maybe he'll write them himself.
Loyal subjects of the king, in the name of his royal majesty, King Claudius, sovereign of
I
Austria,
demand to be let into the citadel.
the citizens
Entrance is forbidden to anyone not on this list. Who are you?
I am Gilda Crespin, the Queen's former lady-in-waiting. My son went to the mage factory and vanished. I demand the crown take action and find him.
I will pass your request on to His Excellency.
Are you from the citadel? Where are you headed?
I had a meeting with His Highness. How may I help you?
I am Gilda Crespin. My son Albert went to the mage factory and never returned. It was right around the time of the disaster.
I'm sorry, but the prince informed me all entrances to the mage factory are sealed.
Oh, if only someone would hear me out. Yesterday, I was approached by some suspicious people who asked about my son. They said Albert had recently been seen near the mage's tower.
In that case, I shall try to find him. He might be of help in my investigation of the Montpetrie disaster.
If you see my Albert, pray tell him his dear mother is in a state of righteous outrage and demands he return home at once. That serpent Ursula bewitched him. First she compelled him to marry her, now she's lured him to the other end of the country.
Well, yeah, you just sound totally disgusted. I was just kind of meandering around here till I decided I wanted to do something else.
royal majesty.
Oh, beauty of beauties. You've stolen my heart.
Well,
Would you like to go for a walk?
A what? Well,
oh yeah, she said she'd rather ride a horse.
especially on horseback.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I'd mentioned before, if I'm only doing an hour or two on the weekends, it's easy to kind of forget where you've been. But it's all good. There's another travel spot down here, so we will go back to where we were, but first I'm going to see what all I can sell. Oops. I didn't really want to do that, but that's alright. I gotta be more careful when I'm trying to unload all my stuff. I don't want to do the spells. Arcane knowledge might come in handy. I might have to switch that around a bit if she needs to learn a spell. Talking about learning a spell too. I can check that out. See, that one would be a nice one, but I need Arcane 50. It's hard to believe she don't have that already, but let's see how close we are. Boy. These controls. 31. I'll get there.
I'm tired of living here. How much longer must I slave away for that torch?
Tis a pity that your words are so lacking in truth.
What do you mean?
Careful what you say now. I've heard the truth from the workers at the Mage Factory. You're captain of the guard at the Mage Factory. On the night of the disaster, you and your people fled. Answer me. Is that so?
Very well. You win. Let me unburden my conscience. 2 aristocrats came to the Mage Factory that night, their faces hidden under masks. They had a guest pass from Palatinus, the mage from the lab who's in charge of poisons. Then there was an explosion that made the ground shake. We're guards, you know, not heroes. We ran so fast you'd think Ulogi was chasing us.
You didn't even see anything and you bolted anyway?
Of course I bolted. Do you have any idea what Palatinus is capable of? I do. One of my men once stepped in a colorful puddle near the laboratory. He and the man in the bunk next to him suffered a horrible death. 2 more lost their minds. And for what? For the good of Nostria and His Majesty? That night I heard cries from Palatinus' laboratory. An explosion and some shouts were enough for me. I ran and took my people with me. I ran as far as I could.
I need evidence to establish the guilt of the Mage Palatinus. Do you have any?
What do you think? Here it is, the guest letter, with his signature and his personal seal. Take it. Hang me or pardon me, your choice. I might be a coward, but our spears are of no use against poison.
Okay, you're a guard, not a hero, but I thought guards should be heroes. Kind of the point of the occupation, but oh well. Well, boy. Got the trapper. Yeah, let's just see what the trapper wants. I'm kind of sticking with the order
Ascald used to talk a lot about
troops right now, so I don't know if he'll have anything I want, but
You think I'm your enemy? Your pet wolf stole my totem.
It is for the good of nature.
You've been alone in the woods for so long, it's driven you mad. Sorry, the animals are not for sale right now.
None at all? Not even a dog?
I can't do anything about it. The animals no longer obey me. I lost my druidic totem, the tool I used to tame them. Or to be more precise, it was stolen.
Thieves again. Who robbed you, sir?
A wolf came out of the woods and snatched it. My sister sent it.
One should always be able to trust family. Does your sister sell animals too?
No. Arrogaster and I are not rivals. We had a falling out 7 years ago, when she became a hermit. She lives near the Thousand-Year Oak, and follows the way of the Elven Druids. She's against me handling animals. All she does is watch over them and heal them when needed. But I can't live her way. I don't want to either. I've gone to the Oak and tried to reason with her so many times, but I cannot get her to listen. My heart is sinking. After all, she is family.
Okay, buddy. We'll see if we can help you.
Oh, I'll tell you more. Askold used to talk a lot about this.
We've got two choices here. Power and finesse. But as usual, let's just look around a little bit.
Imagine that.
Then what happened?
Nice pumpkin patch. I'm finally gonna have a garden this year, so that is all cool.
I got attacked by a couple of bandits the other day. Imagine that.
Then what happened? Hello. Is your horse sick? I'm quite experienced and...
Creator forbid. My horse is well, thank you. I come from your brother Edgar. He's offering peace and reconciliation.
Oh, how clever, sending someone on an errand like that.
You've held a grudge against your brother for 7 years. What could he possibly have done?
He betrayed that which is truly sacred. Edgar uses druidic powers to torture living souls. He catches these forest creatures. He warps their wild natures. Oh, I don't even want to say it. He trains them to hunt and kill. Druidic powers are supposed to reinforce harmony. They are about wisdom, silence, woods, and water.
What you've said is really very sad, but your brother made the first gesture towards peace. That must have been difficult for him.
Do you think this has been easy for me? My soul is ever restless. I used to meditate for hours at the foot of the Thousand-Year Oak. Peace, light. Now the oak is afflicted by a disease, and I am useless. I can't even perform a simple healing ritual.
Aw, poor fella. Well, thousand-year-old oak.
It looks like it has to be activated somehow.
Oh, that's already the wrong tune. That's the middle one, it sounded like. Yeah. That looks like the last one, so maybe start with the back. And go clockwise.
Oh, I'll have to start over.
No, that wasn't it. It sure sounded like it. Dum dum dum. Well, you're confusing me now. I thought I had it. One more time, I know. I know this is just the same thing, but that's what I'm hearing. There. I guess they just wanted me to do it twice. That was a little confusing to me. They're messing with the old man who's not tone deaf. All right. Slightly weaker enemy. That's alright. We'll try to be a little more strategic in our plans here. That tree's gonna be in our way for our archers. All of them look like they're melee. They don't move very hot. That's fine. I don't want to go overboard on anything, but I was hoping I had haste and I would have thrown it on our puppies there and they could actually get an attack off, but that's alright. Oh, there we go. It knew what I was going for. Wow, he healed, but we still knocked out 2 of them, so that was pretty good. You'd figure zombies would be weak to fire. There you go. We gotta keep them up pretty good. They've slowed. That's alright, we'll back them off. They'll come to us. Oh, have I lost one already? Well, sorry, guys. They'll come close there too, but yeah, we'll heal them. Wow. Well, they made me feared. So I can't fight with them. That's fine. Well, now she has her meditating spot back.
The oak is healed. You are clearly no stranger to the harmony of nature. The Druidic teachings are all about mending the broken.
I wish that everything broken could become whole again.
This oak means a lot to me. I can't wait to begin meditating again. I am deeply in your debt, Wanderer.
Will you reconcile with your brother now?
I have given it much thought. I've been very irritable lately. and perhaps unreasonable. Because of the oak. Because of everything. But how he has chosen to live his life, I cannot accept it. Here, in this forest, my heart is alive. It would die in the village.
Why won't you reconcile with Edgar? Give the totem back and forget about the argument.
All right. After all, you helped me save the source of my power. I will set our differences aside. Bring this stick to my brother, and one more thing. Please don't tell him about any of this.
We'll wonder why not. Yeah, she mentioned she wished the mended would be, or the broken would be mended. And that's a little more profound than what they think. Or maybe not. Maybe that's why they said it.
Oh, I'll tell you more. Askold used to talk a lot about this crypt stuff.
I brought your totem, Master Trapper.
Oh, thank you. I never liked that wolf of hers. It refused to be tamed. But I'm afraid Arl will come to hate me now.
Oh no! Arrow helped me find another way. Arugasta helped me perform a druidic ritual. It was so very beautiful. The wolf is alive and well.
No one was harmed? Incredible. Does that mean Arrow is ready to forgive me?
I tried to persuade her, I really did, but it was no use. She despises what you do.
I see. I just hope, I still hope I can reconcile with my sister one day.
Well, good luck, buddy. Now will you let me at least look at what you got? Now, see, some of those would be kind of cool to have. But our problem is of them being happy. Now on my one fella, the fighter, I have both of these, order and power balance, maxed out, so you figured they could work together. Moral penalty for order ideals is reduced by 1 combined with other units, and you get to the last one, 2 and 3, and it says it makes no penalty. Well, that's not true. They still don't like to be mixed. So either the game's lying or they ain't got that all worked out yet. But that's alright. I guess it doesn't totally make or break it, but
Tell me, is it pretty? It is.
if they're all smiling, they have a tendency to get extra smacks in here and there, and that it can actually make a difficult battle winnable.
Open your eyes.
Let's see what else we got. 2 more. There's a book there, and there's that gal there. So we'll do. Well, the book's right here. Let's look at it.
How much longer must we stay?
Oh God, I'm not reading that.
At least he pays. Anyway, we can't return to Parnak.
Man, I read so much in this
Down by now.
deal.
I very much doubt it.
What was I thinking? The book. Huh.
Are you heading to the Mage's Tower? I've a request for you.
I am heading to the Mage's Tower, but I'm not sure I have the time to oblige you.
I understand. You have your own tasks. But is there any way you could check something for me? I'm worried about my niece.
Is something wrong?
Her name's Yvonne. I haven't seen her for 10 days now. She said she was heading to the tower to meet a friend. Of course, she's an adult now, but I'm still worried.
Of course I'll do this for you.
All right. We'll check on Yvonne right after we look around here a little bit and get some of your mana.
Redwood's ways are certainly curious. Brother and sister.
That might be it. Nope, there it is. You never can be too sure. They hide stuff in all kinds of corners. That does kind of increase the need to poke your nose in other people's property just to see what you can snag. I don't know how morally right that is. I mean, they probably hid that stuff there for a reason. They'll go back to it, it won't be there, and they'll be disappointed. Oh, fine. I'll get my horse. I'm not real crazy about this beast, but there we go. Well, hold on. What do we got here?
Did you see that? It nearly killed me. What if I hadn't gotten the shield up in time? Look at that. It's shut down. I'd been hoping it would drive away the hacker, but...
Excuse me, I really need to get to the Mage's Tower. Is there a way past your shield at the entrance?
Sorry, no can do. I set up that shield for a reason. To contain the enraged golems and the hacker. I was updating the control logoi when a hacking attempt was initiated. I was barely able to materialize the log scroll. See these red lines of code? That's where the hacker intervened. He tried to copy my work and seize control.
Seize control? I don't understand how that's possible.
Same here. Whoever did this was really intelligent. If one of the golems hadn't rushed at me, I'd have caught the sneak. He's hiding somewhere. I'll send a search rune. Maybe you'll manage to capture him. You need to get to the tower anyway, don't you? You could just fight your way past the golems, but I'm sure the search would be quicker.
I thought he was here, but nothing. I would probably hide behind this bush.
Well, apparently not.
Logie, take you! What am I gonna say to Bludgeon now?
Bludgeon? Why would the bandit chief want my logos? Did he manage to get his hands on some golems?
Halt!
Left through the portal. What a capable guy.
Who are you talking about? Just a while ago, you called him a bastard.
Yes.
He managed to hack the golems, and it took him only a second to jump into the spirit world. But he's obviously self-taught. He didn't even close the portal. He's gonna get a good scolding now from the control spirits. They're pretty worked up because of the hacking. Maybe you can help him.
Hold on. Now you want me to save your hacker?
He must have stepped off the straight and narrow. Got in with a bad crowd, and they talked him into it. What a talent. You can tell he's strong.
Sounds like she's maybe a little infatuated with him. Boy, now the horse comes running. Fine. We'll help your boyfriend. All right. Another one of these crazy dimensions here.
And there's a burglar. He played himself into a trap.
All right. Wonder what they were actually after. That's kind of weird. They haven't been taught at the strategic school of warfare. Well, of course you do. Now it's going to be a chase. With obstacles in the way. Yeah, right. They may be considered weak, but they're doing a lot more damage than any of my other battles I've done in a while. There you go.
This is the worst portal to another dimension I've ever seen.
So you're the one who hacked the golems.
The spirits almost tore me apart, and I had no mana left to create another portal. I myself angered those spirits when I tried to infiltrate the golem controls. Damn it. You saved my life and caught me at the same time.
Because you are alive, even though you did wrong. All clear. We can go.
Wow, that horse even followed me in here. All right.
Here you are at last. I've been waiting for you.
What will happen to him now? Some kind of magical punishment?
You calmed down the controlling spirits, and now the golems have stopped rampaging. Turned off. Thank you. And you. What's your name?
Rowan?
Rowan, you did a very bad thing. But now you'll have a chance to make things right.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you want to study at the Mage's Tower?
That's really neat. A chance to change your life.
Think about it. You're a strong mage. You've got potential. None of the villains can reach you here. You shouldn't waste your talents.
But I? Are you joking? How? Can I really?
Of course. Come on.
I agree.
First, you're going to help with damaged golems. You've already started to understand how they're made, right?
A little bit, yes, but Logoi are indeed very
All right.
complex.
That's interesting. We're going to stop right here and do this probably next weekend. But I'll talk to y'all later. You have a good day. Bye.